Buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. Iniciando el capítulo número 3 de esta maldita videogame de este juego. Ya abrimos este depósito, vamos a ver qué hay allá abajo. Aparentemente oro. ¡Soy rico! Qué chino que no salte. Coño, no era oro, eran huesos. Ah, este es el de toda la invocación del video. Lineal el juego, ¿quién dijo? Son inmortales los buenos magos que faltaban. ¿Y este loco?
You sick bastard!
Enfermo.
I'm gonna chop your head off so you never eat again.
Listo. No vaya, me gusta. BUHO, violador de muertos. Esa espadita la puedo agarrar.
Are you alright?
I was burned, bitten, and paralyzed. But I'm still a virgin, so I guess everything's in order. Kill him. He should suffer the same way the people he's eaten did.
If that's what you want, then put an end to it, and do it quickly. But know that all those whom I have already collected will die with me. We're gonna open that door. I'm interested to see if
Coño,
it's
de
harder
verdad
than your head.
cambió la voz, ¿no?
My
La cara toda
supplies are
demoníaca
bound
ahí.
to me by blood magic. I prefer them living. I am the only one who can release them. I can do that if you let me go, but if I die, they will die a slow and painful death. And don't even think of trying to capture me. I will leave this place a free man or a dead one.
You can't ask us to decide
Tranquilo
that!
que yo no llevo rey.
I do what I please. So, do we negotiate?
Alessandro Piñero. ¿Por qué comes humanos?
Why did you do it? What did you think it would bring you? Many years ago, I discovered the teachings of Saint Borbarad. Everyone is a magician, if they are only strong enough to free themselves from the yoke of their conscience. This is Borbarad's promise. His teachings open the sway of my willpower to me. The blood opens doors through which only the best can pass.
What? You have to eat other people to do blood magic?
The real power isn't in the blood. The real power is in the flesh. I was the first to recognize that.
Ya va raspado, no lo va a
will
perdonar.
triumph over all those too blind to see. What value the life of a weakling when its sacrifice can increase the might of the strong?
Viene Cassandra.
What should we
Calandra,
do
la
with him?
ven.
It could have been so easy. Kill the villain, save the innocent, and bask in the glory. Instead, we have to decide between letting all these people die, or letting a cannibal go free. In the end, there is no right or wrong here. Only the decision and its consequences.
Why did you do it? What did you think it would bring you? Many...
What?
The real...
Now run him through!
I know what I have to do. There has been enough bloodshed. Your life for that of your prisoners.
The cannibal had been defeated, and Karen let mercy stay his hand. The prisoners' lives were of more worth to him than his thirst for revenge for the bloody deeds done to satisfy the beastly cravings of a deranged mind. The cannibal dissolved his blood bond to the chamber in which his prisoners languished. The power of his blasphemous magic opened the gate, releasing the prisoners. Only with difficulty did they overcome the fear of death so deeply infused in them by the horrors of the cavern and the blood magic spell. Karen and Calandra led the martyrs to their freedom and to Warrank. Karen kept his word and left the conquered cannibal alone in Moloch Mountain. The joy amongst the refugees was great as they once again held loved ones already believed dead in their arms. But only a few days passed before people began to disappear once again. Had the cannibal broken his promise? But such Incidents were not uncommon in the Shadowlands, and no one could say with certainty whether someone or something else had taken them instead.
Perdoné la vida, pero siguen perdiéndose gente. Pillín. Pillín. El chueco calandra y el cuervo. Calandra.
Well, son, some rough days, yes. The cannibal story has caused a sensation. Everybody is talking about you. The prisoners' families are rejoicing because their relatives have survived. But many others condemn you because you spared the cannibal.
Somebody had to make a decision.
I'm sure that you gave your very best, son. There's something else. I wanted to thank you for bringing Calandra back.
Forget it.
And is everything fine with her?
Yes, damn it. Folk will receive a bride as pure as the first snow and as chaste as the sun god Praos. And if he's lucky, she won't have starved to death or died of the plague before the wedding either.
It's not my fault that Folk hasn't got us out of here yet. And it's not my fault that the archdemon of disease is sowing her oats here. Folk does show his goodwill, and he uses his influence for us, and that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about.
Is he going to give us passes for the old town now?
He got us some extra rations. We're supposed to pick them up from the food line at the Prior's Temple.
What? Just like that?
Of course not. Folk wants to hold a banquet at which we're to get to know his mother.
Anything you've got spare?
If Folk would just get us out of this pest hole, I prefer that to any feast.
The Warunkians are protecting themselves against the plague, so they only let strangers into the old town with the Rondrians' permission. I do the same in their place. No one even knows what kind of plague it is, or where it comes from. People say that the archdemon Mishkara herself brought it here, and maybe they're right. None of the archdemons can be pleased to know that the war goddess Rondra now reigns in Warunk.
Folk wants to present his mother? Who is she? Why did she come here? And why now?
All I know is that she is supposed to be a lady of noble lineage. Your sister is marrying into a noble family.
Wealth blinds people, just like power. You've told us that time and again.
I have always made sure you survive. And that's what I'm going to do here. We can get all moral later.
What exactly am I supposed to do for Folk?
He got us some extra rations. We're supposed to pick them up from the food line at the Prior's Temple.
What? Just like that?
Of course not. Folk wants to hold a banquet at which we're to get to know his mother.
I'll go to the Prior's Temple.
Good. Be careful and come back as soon as you get the food.
Estas marcas. Hello, baby.
Traveller, smile upon you. Chiron, right?
Have we met?
My name's Rika. If you want to know anything about the city, then I'm the one to ask.
I haven't been here long. How do you know my name?
Is that supposed to be a joke? Everyone's talking about you.
Who would have thought it would cause that much of an uproar to spare a cannibal's life?
You're a hero. You've saved the weakest of the weak, and I agree with you letting the cannibal live. He won't dare be coming here again.
At least people now know that they should be careful.
Don't be so humble, Chiron. You should talk to the survivors in front of the Prios temple. They're going to adore you.
So, people talk about my sister, and about my future brother-in-law, huh?
Yes, about that too. A marriage to Falk of Arivor, hero of the liberation. That's so romantic.
His Grace the Necromancer's Bane, Warunkian Plague Bailiff and Metropolitan Yarkon's watchdog.
The girls really envy your sister. Anyone here would marry Falk in a second. The wife of the second highest Rondrian in the country? If I weren't already spoken for, I could get to like that myself.
What responsibilities?
Strictly speaking, to keep us under control. The Warunkians are afraid of everything that comes. That is why they've closed the gates. No one can enter the old city from here without Falk's consent.
Rondrians. Discipline and order.
Someone has to do it. I would rather be locked in here and let... The city guard would never be able to manage it alone. They have enough trouble with the real criminals. That's why they need the Rondrians.
What do people have to say about Falk's role in it?
I wasn't there, but it must have been truly impressive. They say he stormed into the upper town first, much faster than the other Rondrians. The necromancers were so afraid of him that they spirited themselves away. He hardly even had a chance to slay any of them.
Coño, necesito estos comentarios.
Sounds as if Falk is some sort of demigod.
Of course. He's a hero, like you.
You exaggerate.
No, I do not. A hero is a hero, and that's all there is to it. And even if it's not true, why should people stop dreaming that things will get better? That wouldn't help matters any. See you soon, Chiron.
Sí, entonces por acá no hay más nadie, aquí tampoco. Hay que explorar acá. ¿Quién vende armas? Hombre, ya tengo dinero. Agua. ¿Cómo estoy yo de habilidades para abajo? 195, Dios lo bendiga, ¿no? Esta es la muchacha.
I only tried to do the right
Solo
thing.
temen su dinero.
Don't hide your lie under a bushel.
Como agradecimiento
You
a todo
have
lo que hizo
saved so
ustedes.
many lives. We are really in your debt. You should not listen to all the scaremongers who would prefer the cannibal dead. For Mother Parade's sake, nothing can outweigh a human life. Here, take this. It is not much, but I give it with all my heart.
Amuleto familiar. Allá no la mete todavía. Acá. Tengo que revisar aquí que no haya nadie. Hello. Everybody here. Dinerito. métese una matica de maíz. De maíz dorado. La gente está sana. Son casas libres de la plaga. No está muy bien para la plaga. Acá arriba, la plaza. Robando, no joda. A un vendedor.
Hey, what do you need?
Tengo 3 muros nada más. Ay, qué buen madre. Vamos a ver esto. Oh, tengo 11 ahorita. A ver, hay 2 monedas. Esta que vale poquito y esta que vale poquito. ¿Cuál es esta mierda? Armas que tienes para la que tengo equipada pega 3. Esta pega 3, nos cobraje más 1. Rango típico como 1, pero necesita rango 2 de no te compro nada. Bueno, el mapa es fácil de navegar. Entrada del mapa. Es una trampa por lo que veo. El dinerico, el dinerico. Siguiente objetivo, esta es la salida. Es para la plaza del pueblo. Y para allá. Una nota. Esto es una facción, por lo que James Haynes. Se arrechan conmigo porque estoy robando las nuevas. Vamos a ver, militares posiblemente. Buenas, ¿con quién hablo aquí? Como la plaza, veo. Esto es una iglesia. Tiene una armadura así. Como no hay plaga cuando está rato probando esto. Landlord de los...
Rhonda, smile upon you. I'm supposed to pick something up here. Get in line like all the rest.
Yo no quiero hacer cola, ven a
Might
recoger.
makes right here. Why should it be any different in the soup line?
Watch your tongue, boy. Otherwise, I might teach you some manners.
Yo no cuido
This
mi
honor
lengua,
folk
no
of
tengo
Arabel
modales,
sent me.
papito.
My name is Chiron.
No me importa
The
cómo
Reverend's
ven,
future
para atrás, la
brother-in-law.
cola.
I see.
Handing out soup for the hungry is not exactly the most honorable profession, especially in front of the Temple of Priots.
What do you mean?
Haven't the Rondrians been quarreling with the Priots for centuries? For fame? For power? It looks like you already seized the temple as a precaution, just in case the servants of the Sun God might show up. Nice move.
Against the demons, all 12 gods stand together. And what I think of my orders is none of your business.
Is that disobedience, I smell?
Shut up, or I shall teach you some respect.
Not necessary. Hail, Rondra. Why are you, of all people, standing here handing out soup? Doesn't the Metropolitan have more important tasks for his warriors?
Food is the most precious thing people can hope for in this neighborhood, so one must be able to defend it.
Then it's no better here than out in the Shadowlands.
The difference is, here, anyone who steals is punished. Outside, one can lose his
Están
life
robando
by
la plata,
accident.
maldito.
I know. And if you're unlucky, you lose your soul, too.
No, only those who get involved with demons lose their souls. And even in the darkest of days, when nothing
Amigo,
else
los
is
muñecos
true,
no están repetidos.
that you can count on, my son.
Interesante.
Please enlighten me. What makes a Rondra?
We do our duty, protect the weak, fight the evil, honorable deeds. Ever heard of that, boy?
I see. And that's why the food line is in front of the Temple of Prios.
We aren't even certain it is still a temple. Some scoundrel might have desecrated it. Some impudent, necromantic, goddamn
Me voy a quejar
scoundrel.
ante...
No! You really think so?
Something one could believe of those blasphemers who only learn respect by the sword.
Tranquilo, viejo, no quiero que...
Come on, give me the extra ration. Obedience is a matter of honor for you, right?
There's a difference between kneeling down and bending over. There's only the fact that you haven't yet learned that, my son, that saves you from being challenged to a duel. Yet, when the gods are so kind to you, it's only right that you in turn do something for the community. For behold, the plague rages hard amongst those who have nothing. Every helping hand brings sorely needed relief.
If I don't help some patients, you will find that Rondra's will is miraculous, and I will get nothing.
I see you understand. And by my sword, no command in the world will stop me.
Véngase.
Take care of Firenmar, Barnwolf, and Sarabella. They're pious folk.
Deme más
You'll
comidita
not be able to heal them, but at least you can alleviate their
Mejor esa
suffering.
mierda.
You can find all three here in the refugee camp. 2 of them on this side of the street, and 1 on the other.
All right, I'll do it. I hope those 3 don't affect me.
These bandages will help you. Keep them if you don't need to use them. Sooner or later they will help for sure. And now take the food. Hopefully the right ones may receive it.
I know what I'm doing.
¿Y esa vaina en rojo qué pasó? Mierda, los cadáveres. Ay, pero esta gente está en las últimas, coño de madre, mosca de mierda. ¿Cómo no se quieren morir con tantas enfermedades por aquí dando vueltas? Estos somos leprosos, ¿no? Dinerico. Poción contaminada para curarse, madre. Entonces... ¿Qué?
You're not looking well, but you don't smell like the other sick ones.
No se ve bien, pero no quiere.
Sick? No. Boris men did this. I didn't have enough with me to pay their fee. When they're done with you, your body feels like it's filled with glowing hot nails.
Puedo curar. Por. Dar vendaje.
Try this.
Thank you. Still nails, but they're not glowing hot anymore. Stay away from Borak. That's what I can give you.
Uno de tres. Muy intallable, pero usted no es una enferma. Puede que sea una enferma sexual, pero hasta ahí. Al próximo. Mando las escaleras. Hola, amor.
Mother Parain, it hurts so much. Please make it end. Soon.
Maybe I can prevent it from ending like this.
The 12 gods.
Estaban dos. Tercero. Voy para acá y vengo.